This lady called a felony essentially because she just did not want to wait until she passed the test.
Hey there, are you Autumn?
Yeah.
Can you step out of the car for me, please?
Sure.
Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley's deputies arrested Autumn Bardisa Tuesday.
A Florida woman treated thousands of patients at a hospital for nearly 2 years, and she wasn't even a licensed nurse. This isn't a movie plot. This is real. Autumn Bardisa, 29, is now behind bars, accused of one of the most disturbing cases of medical fraud in recent history. So how did she get away with all of this? Long story. Let's break it down real quick. Autumn Bardisa, a 29-year-old from Palm Coast, Florida, was hired by Advent Health Palm Coast Parkway Hospital in July 2023. On paper, she looked qualified, but all that paperwork was a lie.
The 29-year-old Palm Coast woman is charged with 7 counts of practicing a healthcare profession without a license and 7 counts of fraudulent use of personal identification information.
When she applied, Bardisa claimed she was an education-first nurse, meaning she had finished school but hadn't passed the national RN exam. But soon after, she told the hospital she had passed, and she even gave them a license number. Where the fuck she get that license number from, you ask?
Court documents say Bardisa lied that she passed her exam. During the Advent Health hiring process for an advanced nurse tech job in July 2023, she also provided the license number matching another person with her first name and a different last name. Bardisa claims she had a new last name from a recent marriage.
The hospital asked for a marriage license as proof, and she just never provided it.
And frankly, from our investigation, that probably fell through the cracks at Advent Health.
From June 2024 to January 2025, Bardisa participated in medical services for over 4,486 patients, despite never having a valid license.
In June of last year, Autumn Bardisa became a registered nurse at this Palm Coast hospital. The criminal investigation began after Advent Health terminated her employment in January.
They were looking at a promotion to charge nurse, which is what triggered the review of her file, and ultimately how she got caught.
Bardisa is accused of using the license number for a registered nurse who works for Advent Health in South Florida.
January 2025, that her co-workers started asking questions. One checked the state license database and discovered Bardisa had only ever held an expired certified nursing assistant's license.
Hater alert. Hater alert. Nigga just mad.
She was only a CNA. That's it. The hospital opened an investigation, and when she failed again to provide proof of her name, she was fired in January 22nd.
Corporate called, you're fired.
Oh dear.
Months after her initial application at Advent Health Palm Coast Parkway in 2023, authorities say Bardisa told the facility she'd passed her nursing exam and, quote, provided a license number matching an individual with her first name, but with a different last name.
Stuff like this make me wonder, the person at HR, are they going to get fired? Are they going to get reprimanded? How did no one follow up on this? Co-worker is what found this out.
The hospital fired Bardisa in January and alerted the Flagler County Sheriff's Office, and it took 7 months of investigating to lead to this moment.
Put your hands behind your back.
Who do you think is at fault for this?
At the end of the day, it's the person that we arrested. She's the one that lies.
On August 5th, Bardisa was arrested at her home wearing blue scrubs in her car.
Bardisa is now facing 14 felony charges, including 7 counts of practicing a healthcare profession without a license.
Bardisa now faces 7 counts of practicing without a license, 7 counts of identity fraud. She's being held on $70,000 bond. Her arraignment is for September 2nd. They should have just made it September 7th just to keep the 7s going, but that's just me being an asshole. The charging affidavit also pointed fingers at Advent Health for failing to catch the red flags sooner, including missing documentation and discrepancies in employee records. Okay, yes, thank goodness. Thank goodness somebody's not just pointing the finger at her. Because, yes, she lied, but there should have been checks and balances in place to prevent this from happening. They dropped the ball several times for several years. employee reviews, nothing like that? Never did y'all bother to check up on this that entire time? Y'all didn't give her a time frame that she needed to provide this information for her, or else she wouldn't be given the job? This case raises big questions about the hiring practices in the healthcare system. How did a woman with no valid license treat thousands of patients without anyone noticing? Let me know in the comments who should be held responsible, Bardisa alone or the hospital too. If you want more real-life crime breakdowns and unbelievable fraud cases, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there.
I would say this is greed or wanting a job so bad that you would manipulate a system and assume somebody's identity to be able to practice. You went to school, but you failed the exam.